Project Command. Stand by to power transfer. Time is X minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I believe I can fly.
Beer!
Oh, hello there! Welcome. This is Papa Jeff from the Overwatch team here with another developer update. Lol JK. I am here to help you guys out in comp with the new patch where I shat on Mercy.
Fuck you, Jenny, ruined my baby. How will I get you to Grandmaster?
She was already overpowered.
Oh yeah, give me some of that juicy salt. Let me put some on these cookies.
Suck my dick, Jeff. Mercy main hater.
Maybe after the video job. After I finally balance Mercy, a lot of quad tank comps have been showing up all over the place. So I will teach you guys how to properly play Reinhardt. Here is Reinhardt. Man, isn't he sexy? I don't know about you, but I definitely would. Look at those muscles, and that silky hair. But before I end up falling in love with him, let's quickly go over his abilities for those noob lords out there who don't know them. Reinhardt has a big ass hammer which he can swing, dealing 70 damage in a large area in front of him. This is good because you can free shot most squishy heroes. His E is Fire Strike, which sends out a slow moving projectile, dealing 100 damage to everything it hits. This can be comboed with your hammer to deal a lot of damage quickly. You can also snipe the enemies and record it to add to your Widow MLG montage. Get fucked, Tracer. Reinhardt's right click gives him a big ass shield which can absorb up to 2000 damage before breaking. This ability does no damage and you cannot use any other abilities while you are shielding, so we do not care about this ability. Reinhardt is a DPS and does not need to waste time protecting others. If they die, they are just noob lords. Reinhardt's ultimate ability is called Hammer Down. This ultimate makes Reinhardt try to squash a bug on the floor, but instead causes the ground in front of him to rupture and deals 50 damage to all enemies yet and stuns them. This ability is a buggy piece of shit, so don't rely on it. Whenever you get a shatter, remember to shout big shatter as many times as you can. This will make the shatter look big even if it isn't. Or just boost your ego if it is actually big. Here is an example. Big shatter. 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 See how much better the shatter was because I said big shatter 9 times? Now, some of you veteran Reinhardt players are probably thinking, but Papa Jeff, you missed one of his abilities. Well, do not worry, I was saving the best till last. Reinhardt's left shift is charge. Mama, sorry. I don't know what came over me. Let me try that again. Reinhardt's left shift is charge. This ability makes Reinhardt charge forward like he's running in the 90s, pinning any target he directly hits, dealing 300 damage if he then hits an object. The ability also knocks away any targets he manages to clip with the charge, dealing 50 damage. This ability deals the most damage out of the whole of Reinhardt's kit, so therefore is the best ability he has. To win the most with him, You should always use this ability whenever it is off cooldown. Now that we have gone over all of Reinhardt's abilities, let's analyze another guide, the Cool Guys in Animation made for Reinhardt. This way we can see how a true Reinhardt player should play. Wow, look at those graphics. Did you know, I drew most of these animations by hand? What would Blizzard do without me? Let's skip over the story stuff. We don't need to know about why Reinhardt took up the charge life. So, we can already see that to be a good Reinhardt player, one must love beer and be an alcoholic. Be sure to become one if you are not already. Here we can see how not to play Reinhardt. They are using their useless ability and literally dealing 0 damage. Utterly useless. Do not do this. Here we can see how to really play Reinhardt. Just look at those moves and all the kills he's getting. Such a carry. Big Shatter.
Get back and protect your team!
They're just slowing me down. Besides, they'll fight!
This is a great attitude to have. Being able to play to your full potential despite the team's toxicity is just one of the many challenges of playing Reinhardt. Here we can see that it is great to face charge an Orisa. Even if she uses her shift ability to stop it, you are exerting dominance.
Damn it, Reinhardt!
Shut the fuck up, useless Reinhardt. Let's see how you take it on them. Lol. Still using that useless shield that breaks when you blow on it. Orisa is getting a Genji blade next patch, by the way. That's more like it. He is using cheat codes, so he has 2 hammers now. That means double the damage. Wait, what the fuck are you doing, Reinhardt? I just said that ability is useless. No, not you, fake Reinhardt. You are doing great. Keep it up. See what I mean? It just breaks after 2 seconds. Such a useless ability. We are also buffing Fire Strike so that instead you just throw your hammer, which kills anyone it hits. Now you are just hugging your bronze DPS. That isn't going to make them better. Big Shatter. That's it. I'm done with that guide. Started off well but then just went to shit. No wonder all of you are still playing Reinhardt wrong. So we have established that charging off cooldown is good and using shield is bad. But don't just take my word for it. I assigned the Overwatch Balance team a task to determine how charging affects your win rate. This took them over 2 months to complete, but here is the result. Oh, wrong photo. Look away, otherwise it will spoil the storyline of the next animated short we are making. Here we are. Wait, WTF is this shit? They spent 2 months making this crappy graph? Why is there a negative win rate? Oh well, I guess that's the best they could do. The main point of the graph is that if you press charge as soon as it comes off cooldown every time, you will win every game. Give me a second. Hello? Yes, this is Papa Jeff. What the fuck are you idiots doing? You took 2 months to make a graph my 2-year-old kid could have made. I don't care if you had to put it up on PTR for over a month for it to be tested, it's a piece of shit. I'll deal with you later. Sorry about that, where was I? Oh yes. So charging off cooldown is the best way to win every game. But of course constantly pressing it may get tiring. Not to worry, there are many other ways to hold the shift key down. I personally like to use my friend Winston to do it for me. He loves his job. Of course, most of you have no friends so you cannot do this. But you can always use duct tape. Duct tape solves everything. And that concludes my Reinhardt guide. Thank you for watching and be sure to charge your way to victory. Now if you don't mind, I have a whole balancing team to replace. Fucking useless pieces of shits.
What a piece of shit, he just left me here.